What a time to be alive, man. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers out here balling on these teams. We out here the #1 team in the league. We out here got people blowing leads like they porn stars. You feel what I'm saying? The Cleveland Cavaliers deserve more flowers. And I understand First Take is starting to show the Cleveland Cavaliers some love, but I don't think it's enough, right? When they be out here on their hands and knees for the Lakers, hands on knees for the Celtics, hands and knees for the OKC Thunder. But when it's time to show some love to Cleveland, you ain't getting on your hands and knees, man. We trying to get some hands and knees treatment, man. And I might get censored, but it is what it is. Now, it's one player we got to talk about, right? Because he should be an MVP candidate. And honestly, I kind of don't see why he isn't one, especially off of the rules of the league where usually the #1 team in the league usually gets that preferred treatment for the MVP candidate, yet he hasn't even been talked about on no outlets that I've heard, right? And that's SPIDA, right? Like SPIDA, if we look at what he's been doing this season and he's been the leader of the Cleveland Cavaliers, why isn't he getting some love, right? Honestly, now let me take a step back because I get it, right? We love Shea, we love what he do, we love the mid-range game, we love that he's averaging 30, I hear you, I feel it, I respect it, right? Jokic, he got the triple-double, I understand it. But when we gonna start being consistent though? You feel what I'm saying? Like we out here saying Shea should be the front runner, Jokic should be the front runner, and Donovan Mitchell beat all of them. You feel what I'm saying? He beating on Boston. He's beating on Shea. He beating on Jokic. He beating on the Lakers. He beating on them. He beating on them. He beating on them. When we gonna start giving him his flowers? Donovan Mitchell should be a candidate. To be honest, he should be MVP, but I settle with a candidate because at least that show that you showing some effort to realize that it is other players in the league that's hooping. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like we only do this to these small market teams where you telling me I gotta average 30 points for you to recognize me? Come on now, Donovan Mitchell has been hooping. He's been hooping and he's been killing these teams. Like we are #1 seed in the league. #1 in the league. Remember that. And then we got our point guard, Darius Garland. This is the player that deserves a lot more flowers too, because we was getting ready to boom him. We was getting ready to say, all right, man, what y'all offering for Darius Garland? There was a lot of Cavs fans that was fed up with DG. They said he wasn't aggressive enough. He wasn't doing enough. He wasn't this, he wasn't that. But Darius Garland has showed his true colors. Yes, it is things he needs to improve. Honestly, I actually partially agree with the aggressiveness. He has to get more aggressive. Actually, I fully agree. He should get more aggressive, especially in the playoffs. I 1000% agree. But let's be honest, man. Darius Garland has been a great fit since he's been drafted to the Cavs, and especially now when you have an offensive system with Kenny Atkinson that's really showing off Darius Garland game, right? When we playing fast, when we shooting threes, when we shooting shots and we're confident, Darius Garland is going to be that player because he's a playmaker. He can shoot, he can create. He is the player, man. He's the guy. He's our point guard, and he's been showing this season why you shouldn't have traded him anyway. And of course, I can't forget about our big man, Evan Mobley. That man, like Evan Mobley, I'm so proud of you, fam. I feel like all of Cleveland is so proud of you because you could have just said, you know what? I settle with the little, you feel me? I settle with the little. But you actually got aggressive too. You've improved offensively. You matured more defensively. It is things you have to improve on too, but that's anybody in the league, man. And this is why I have high expectations for Evan Mobley in the playoffs, because I want to see what he do. Like, I want to see if he's going to be a quiet boy or he going to make his name known, because honestly in the playoff, I want Evan Mobley to make these players know that he is Evan Mobley, right? Like, I want him to go crazy. I want him to punch on stuff. I want him to swat stuff. I want him to control that paint. Honestly, I don't even really want Evan Mobley dribbling. Like, I want him in the post, and kill his defender, because it's nobody that can guard him. And then on defense, I want you to set the tone, because you and Jarrett Allen is going to be the guys that's really going to make players afraid of us, right? And one thing I've noticed, especially in that Portland game, we do let up when it comes to our inside defense. We do, especially in the fourth quarter. But y'all can set that tone early in the playoff when it really matters in a best of 7, because if you set that tone game 1, it's GGZ for the next 3. You feel what I'm saying? And this is why Evan Mobley, honestly, between him and DG are probably one of the most important pieces to the Cavs really winning an NBA championship. Now, I need a favor, man. I need a favor, right? I need you to go ahead and like my content. You feel me? And for all the people that's watching, y'all here window shopping, you need to hit that subscribe button, man. It's a whole bunch of y'all that just out here watching the content, and I love y'all for that. But come on, show our brother some love and like the content. And as well as that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more content, man. We all Cleveland now. We're back now. We juiced in. We locked in. I couldn't even find nowhere we locked in, man. Go ahead and show me some love, man. Down in the comments below, let me know how y'all feel about the Cavs, because we got a long story ahead. Long story, man. I'm ready to go. But go ahead and show me some love, man.
That's Atlantis with that money.